Right, hello guys, welcome back. So today for the final time we're going to be talking about Pantheon. Now this week came out the -20 version, which is essentially a contest mode raid. And this week it is incredibly difficult. You're going to have a hard time going through this version, especially because of the changes to Riven and Nezarec, as well as the -20 just making everything in general a lot harder. So yeah, in today's video I'm going to try and give you the best advice I can about how my team cleared the encounter and how you can get the smoothest experience when doing it yourself. So just like last week, let's first talk about the modifiers. This week we have Solar and Strand Surge, which will once again heavily affect our choice of subclasses and weaponry moving forward. We also have Shot Caller, which as a reminder grants 20% increased special and heavy weapon damage for simply landing 3 crits with any primary weapon that also lasts for 15 seconds. Because it's Solar Surge, rockets are going to be the play for most of the bosses, especially because of Argent Ordnance granting an extra 15% damage to your rockets, but Whisper is once again an incredible pick for Oryx and the same for Riven. As far as subclasses go, my team went for 3 Warlocks and 3 Hunters to have a good balance of survivability and damage. Every Warlock ran well and every Hunter did either Starry to Blade Barrage or Celestial Nighthawk. For Golgoroth, my team and I used bait and switch Apex Predators with Gjallarhorn, and I was on Cenotaph marking the Yellow Bar Knights and Ogres, making ammo for my team in the second phase so we never ran out. I recommend both Gaze players run Tractor Cannon and apply it when they see fit between taking Gaze as well as using it to suppress the Minotaurs that push you. You should really be treating Golgoroth as a warm-up since the rest of the activity picks up in difficulty pretty quickly. For Caretaker, we opted for rockets once again, but forfeited the Tractor Cannon for another Apex Predator and used the Solar debuff from the artifact instead. Just be sure to coordinate your damage supers as soon as the threshold is hit. No, I don't have it. Shot Caller.
Okay.
Attacks again.
We just push here.
Push, 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 push. Lovely. Reproc Shot Caller.
It's time, Guardian. Crush them.
Go again. Go, 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 go.
Easy push.
Nice, good stuff,
Oh.
guys, good stuff. For Explicator, we kept the same rocket setup, but this time I swapped to a loadout with Cenotaph Mask and Divinity with a Solar Machine Gun for ad clear, because on -20 you cannot afford to let the Tormentor roam around and you must kill it as quickly as possible. This is why I used Divinity, because as soon as these shields were broken, I quickly applied Div and called out to my teammates that it was ready to damage, and we all managed to burst it down fairly quickly. On top of that, whenever the Tormentor spawned in, I always placed a well in the middle to ensure I survived, plus it helped to kill it and the surrounding ad wave faster. Because of the Solar Surge, Sunshot is still an S tier option as it can quickly deal with the grouped up ads plus the solar shields on the Centurions. With Rockets and Gjallarhorn, it should be a close 2 phase or a very easy 3 phase.
Yeah, dead.
And go.
Nice.
And right. I'm nading.
Right.
And go.
First shot caller.
Yeah, this is easy
Nice.
push. Just take care here, just take care. You have time.
Had to go get ammo.
Okay.
Well.
Well, if you have.
First shot caller.
And go.
Oh.
And then supers. Nice, good job. For Atraks, every Warlock swapped to Nova Bomb and every Hunter swapped to Starry to Blade Barrage, and everyone had Parasite equipped, much the same as last week. Remember to throw a Void Grenade for debuff before you begin your countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's time, Guardian. Crush
Nice,
them.
really good,
Nice.
really good.
2, 1, go.
And go.
Great cat then.
Bottom mid.
Shut up, man.
3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, oh shit.
For Oryx, Whisper of the Worm is an amazing option as it almost lets you one-phase him with the active Solar Surge and Shot Caller procs. It's a guaranteed 2-phase no matter what you do since it's nearly impossible to mess up Whisper damage.
Hold up. That's not bad.
It's fucking
Some
insane. Also, remember to use Indebted Kindness since it's great for the arc-shielded Light Eater Knights. Much like last week, Rhulk is still a very challenging encounter, but thanks to the Solar Surge, the damage becomes a lot easier, and again, my team used 4 Legendary Rockets and 1 Galahorn, plus me on Divinity keeping the attention of the Shadow Clone. Quick tip for anyone getting the aggro of the clone, if you kite him into the back left corner and dash past him hugging the back wall, 7 times out of 10 he'll stop and stand completely still. If you can't manage to do that, just try and have one dedicated person kiting him in the back area of the arena. Besides the damage, try to have at least a couple people using Cenotaph or Aeons to make ammo on the Glyph Keepers and Tormentors that spawn, because if done right, you should never have to worry about ammo. There you go, it's damage.
Fuck's sake.
Try to prog the fucking... Oh, he's gonna roach here. Can I...
Yeah, we push here easily. Oh, hold on. The little guy's loose. The little guy's loose. Careful.
Yeah.
I'm willing over here if you want.
Destroy them with
Yeah,
your
that's kinda good.
Just KO the little guy.
Oh, the div bubble ran out.
Just push.
Yeah, let's get it.
Dips back on.
Go.
Easy kill.
Dibs off.
No, don't say it before it happens.
Nice, good stuff, guys. That was good. Nice clean 2-phase. After Rhulk, we move on to the first of the 2 new encounters, which is Riven. Not much has changed about this encounter, and thankfully there are no Tormentors. However, the 2 major changes are that 1, the joining allies spot has been fixed, and 2, the first and second floors of damage give Riven an enormous amount of damage resistance, making it seemingly impossible to do the popular Riven cheese. This is a very clever way of forcing you to do the encounter legit, which I think is fantastic. Besides that, a couple taken Minotaurs spawn at the back of the rooms on the first and second floor, so be sure to prioritize them and the sniper hobgoblins first. For damage, my team found rockets to be the play once again, but this time we didn't use Galahorn to avoid the Wolfpack rounds hitting any eyes by accident. After you break all the correct eyes, the pimple phase will begin, and if you've damaged at least half her health beforehand, it should be an easy 1 phase every time.
999.
Nice.
Go
Good job,
boys,
guys.
that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the GOAT!
go!
I'll cut that part out of the video.
Nah, leave it in.
One more.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Good job.
Good. That'd be great.
Finally, we come to Nezarec, and can I just say that this might be the single most annoying boss to fight in this game, literally ever. Ranting aside though, the big changes here are that it's now impossible to deal damage from the plates because if you stand on them for too long, an orbital strike gets called down on it and it deals heavy damage as well as giving you the pervading darkness debuff. On top of that, the Colossus that spawns on left and right side is now shielded with darkness or light energy that can only be broken by players holding the respective buff. And to complicate things even further, they spawn with the opposite alignment to the side they spawn on. So for light side, the Colossus has a dark shield, and for dark side, the Colossus has a light shield. My team found the best way to kill them was to have each runner start the encounter with a buff buddy, and then after they hit the buff, get their buddy to run to the opposite side and kill the shielded Colossus. As for middle, the old Colossus is now replaced with a new boss level Colossus that's quite large, but thankfully isn't shielded by any buffs. So you can mark this guy for ammo with Cenotaph and kill him fairly quickly. My team had a mix of Cenotaph and Sunbraces users to balance the ad clear and ammo generation rolls, since it also feels like they've cranked the ad density to 11 on this version. I also want to note that if you have any pieces of raid armor from Root of Nightmares, the Release Recover mod also works here, giving you a few seconds of restoration after completing a node. For damage, we tried lots of things, but found one consistent method, which was 5 sleepers and 1 div while dealing damage from the center stage and having one person well at the bottom to distract Nezarec so the rest of us could deal our damage without interruption. I've also seen that people are using this route off the map at the back right area, and I'm sure this would work too, but there isn't that much space to stand here though. Depending on how well Nezarec behaves, this fight is either a 2 or a 3 phase, just be prepared to deal with some bullshit.
Alright, where's bro? Is he on the right?
On the right.
Very heavy.
That's final.
I'll let you know, Now.
There we go. Reloading.
Nice, guys.
Nice.
Well done. Anyway, that about does it for today's guide. If you have any questions about any specific encounters, I'm more than happy to answer them in the comments below, so do leave a comment. Plus, I'm sure there's a couple things I've missed, so do point them out to me in the comments below. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the guide, and I wish you the best of luck going for your clears and getting the GODSLAYER title this week. You guys got this, and I'll see you in the next one. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Your support means the world. And if you're really into the content I create, consider becoming a member of the channel, which not only lets you support me in the best way possible, it also nets you a whole host of awesome perks along with it. A massive shout out to these members up on screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, dear viewer.